Absolutely, one of the most recognizable faces on the silver screen, Bruce Willis.
Andrew Phillips asks, what is your most embarrassing moment as a professional? Could be with team, media, fans, the one that sticks out and you still shake your head when you think about it. Kami, if you're still thinking about one, I can share one with you guys and maybe
go ahead. If you're ready, go ahead.
Social media going back, Raptors, New Jersey Nets, now Brooklyn Nets in the NBA playoffs back in 2007. I was a reporter for the series, and a lot of celebrities sitting courtside for that series. I had a chance to interview Bill Russell, which was a real thrill. I got a pair of tickets from the Killers, the rock band. They were super cool as well. But the legendary Bruce Willis was sitting courtside. And I went over and introduced myself, and I oh my God, how many times have I watched Die Hard, right?
Yeah,
and,
great movie, you're right.
Love it. And so anyway, I come up to him in the first half, and I say, hey, Bruce, huge fan. Any chance we can get you for a quick sideline interview here with TSN in Canada, national television for the playoffs? Yeah, sure. I said, how about just after the start of the second half? Yeah, no problem. So start of the second half comes around. We're midway through the third quarter. Come over to him, and he seemed really chill in the first half. And the second half comes around, just seems a little skittish. Uh-oh. And I don't know, maybe he's had a few or whatever the case. And he's really insistent on having this young fan sitting next to him. Kid's probably 14, 15, sitting next to him. And he wants to include him in this interview. And he kind of prefaces that he's probably doesn't really know as much of what's going on with the game as realized. But here I am. I've got Bruce right next to me. They throw to me, and my heart's pounding. I'm excited. One of my favorite actors at the time. And here with one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood, Bruce Wilson, and proceed to boot his freaking name.
Oops.
Now, I don't realize that until, and then the end of the interview, I had asked a couple of questions, and I
Bruce Wilson
completely touched a nerve. And I bring up Sybil Shepherd from their days of moonlighting, and he's kind of taking shots at Sybil Shepherd.
Oh boy!
So I tee him up with a final Die Hard movie, and he's like, it's going to be better than the first. I just saw the screening last week. And I'm like, well, yippee-ki-yay to that. And he follows up with, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Live television, right? And so anyway, within minutes, people are emailing me and texting me on my BlackBerry, holy cow, this interview is it's blowing up. It's going viral.
James Cebulski standing by with a very special guest.
Absolutely, one of the most recognizable faces on the silver screen, Bruce Willis. You're with one of your good buddies.
Just my buddy Mike Carrigan. Big star in his own right, big Nets fan. What do you think about the game tonight?
We couldn't be playing better. We're killing them in every angle.
And right in the camera. Jason Kidd, what? On fire?
Well, I don't know what they could do to stop him.
They can't stop him. They're scared to death.
Triple-double every night. I don't know what they can do.
Stop now, right? Just go home now, right?
They may as well just stop playing Game 5. They're done.
Rest up.
The TV chemistry is almost like you and Sybil being back together again.
No. This kid's a lot. He's got a lot going for himself. Sybil Shepherd, I think, may be retired right now. Mike was on his way. That's a carriage out, ladies and gentlemen, here at the home of the Nets. Come on.
Hey, we're 2 months away from the release of your latest Die Hard installment.
Unbelievable. I just saw it last week. Better than the first movie. I personally think. Better than the first movie.
Well, then yippee-ki-yay. Thanks, Bruce.
Ki-yay, motherfucker.
Well, we apologize for the...
And anyway, so drunk Bruce Willis at this Nets game, going off, dropping an F-bomb on national television. And so it's going everywhere. Stern used it for years. Well, what didn't hit me until the next day when one of my closest friends in the industry said, man, I cannot believe you called him Bruce Wilson. What are you talking about? Now, thankfully, the F-bomb took all the heat.
You got real lucky on the
people who knew me, I ate that for decades.
Bruce
Wilson.
Those Die Hard movies were good. I liked all of them.
The first one was
awesome. A couple of the one with Samuel L. Jackson. There was a couple other good ones mixed in there, though, in my opinion. God, I had a lot of. I got a couple that come to mind. Probably. You know what sparked my memory when you said you heard about it for years, or David Stern used it for years? I'll go with, one of the first one that popped up, I won't get into the story, but I just turned pro. I'm down in Albany, ate some food that just wasn't sitting with me. We're about to go from Albany to Norfolk. We pull in before we leave town, and I'm like, I can't, I'm going to shit my pants. And the subway's right there, but I'm like, I don't know if I can stand up. So anyways, all the guys went into Subway, and I knew it was like, it's obviously very frowned upon to, take a number one on the bus. But I'm like, I don't think I can make it to the Subway. So anyways, I went into there, and it was a catastrophe. Anyways, guys come back on. I'm still not out. I think I played like 2 games for the River Rats this time. Guys are losing it on me. I'm in a full sweat in the bathroom. It's so hot. So I cracked a window, like the emergency thing, because I'm like, I'm going to die of a heat stroke here. I had to throw my underwear in it was embarrassing. And then I had to kind of play it off. I paid the fine, and I'm playing cart, and I still don't feel great. It was the longest bus ride. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to tell the guys my underwear is so that was embarrassing. But I will say, to keep it on like an NHL and to go back, like something that people didn't forget was that damn picture of me that came out a couple of years after, with me laying in bed in some dump of a room, which was my bedroom, with money all over the place. That was like, it was during, real estate is crashing. Everything's going bad. And this picture comes out of me laying in bed, looking like I'm hammered, money all over the place, gets on social media. It's on newspapers at home. My mother calls me, of all people. I never cried before, ever, when we're talking. She's in full-blown tears because she's the high school, the principal in Sherwood Park, and kids are showing up with his picture cut up like all over school. And I'm like, oh my God, I look like an asshole. And like the simple truth of the story, like my phone's blowing up. I'm like 2 months into my deal in Columbus. People already think I'm grossly overpaid. And now they think this is how I spend my free time. And it was Exhibit A for the PA for about being responsible on social media. And the thing the picture happened 2 years before I was in Carolina. I had won $3,000 on like a Super Bowl squares thing. I was in bed sleeping. My roommate in this house, in Jesse Bouleris's house, was hammered. He comes in, kicks the door. He won't leave. I'm like, dude, get out. I got practice. I'm stone cold sober. And the money was sitting there. Hey, just throw the money up. Hey, it'll be funny. I'm like, dude, just anything to get this guy out of my room. So I do it, picture, don't hear anything about it. And he put it on his Facebook 2 years later, tagged me in it. And I didn't know you could copy paste pictures, right? Oh my God. Within 3 minutes, that thing's copy pasted, national news. I mean, that was, I felt like a loser. Oh, that was a low, 24.
That's tough.
When my mother was crying, I was like, oh my God. My buddy actually called my mom and apologized. He felt terrible too. But anyways, thanks, Andrew Phillips. I'll be thinking about that again. I just forgot about it.
Oh, that's great.
15 years later, almost 20. Anyways, yeah.
Can we just say, though, poop stories are the best?
Yeah, they are, especially on the bus.
Oh, man.
Especially when the bus is involved.
Man, it was so hot in that bathroom, and I couldn't. I wanted to be quick before the guys came back from Subway. You know what I mean? I've got first.
Yeah, you had a window.
I got a little window here, 7-10 minutes maybe, I get a sub and we're on our way to Norfolk. It's the longest trip that we had all year from Albany. And man, it was bad.
Oh,
it was, Christ. I was just praying. Thank God I didn't stink at least, or nobody noticed anyways, oh man, that was a painful bus ride.
So I'll go.
Go ahead.
I embarrass. There's so many embarrassing moments that there's a big part of that being out there. I could go through 80 goals that are oh my God, that's embarrassing. But the one thing I did, which is fun, which I laughed about after, it was just kind of silly. I won the Bruins have 7th player award. So I won that in my rookie year. And for whatever reason, they made us do a speech before the game. I had to thank everybody. And for whatever reason, and So I was with my wife now, but she was just my girlfriend. But I knew I was with her forever. Like we hit it off. But I thanked her in the speech for no reason at all. Like I was just really nervous, like thanking my parents and thanking everybody. And I knew she was in the building. So I thanked my girlfriend, and like half the crowd like booed. And then the guys on the bench, I got Joe, I got Nick Boyd, and I got these guys on the bench like, you loser, like what are you doing? They're like, I could hear them yelling at me from the bench, and I remember just skating away like, man, that was so embarrassing that I said that it sounded like that I was just thanking a random girl at this 7th player award. Like, just get out of the way and put the mic down. So I always remember, it sticks in my head. It still kind of makes my skin crawl that I did that and how embarrassed I was.